Yeah, the hustle flow.
What's good, people? Welcome to podcast Ensley. I'm your host, THABO the one and only fan of the town, fan of the hood. Hey, you know the vibes. And on today's podcast, I'm having the big people, the big leagues. Like I said, I'm bringing the best of the best from vredefort. So on my left, I have a founder of THABO SOTHOANE Foundation, and the co-founder of THABO SOTHOANE Foundation, and also my co-host, Thuso. So they will introduce themselves because
It's art, my man. And normally when it's a Po Manti can grasp it.
Po Manti.
Sure.
Okay. So before we start the video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified next time I drop. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into our podcast. Sheesh. Mr. Sothoane. Mr. Khaswa.
Yes.
We appreciate your time or let them to join for podcast and slay. Let them communicate through again the vredefort and your journey before then and after by a counselor and then studying your foundation and also having your team that you span alone like the co-founder out today. Yeah, for me and my team, thank you for not really feeling you around again. Let us join more podcasting slave for
Sure, my partner.
sure. So Mr. Sothoane, for sure already you are a leader. You are to vredefort, community of vredefort. But not only but to vredefort. But one other about the and a councillor is on THABO SOTHOANE or what for D. So you show what one other, you don't know your background. Okay, THABO SOTHOANE Otwakwana, THABO SOTHOANE Tomtwaso. So what are we doing now? Which THABO SOTHOANE like who would say guy, so yeah.
No, my brother, it's fine. My brother, today is my birthday. I think it would have been proper.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, my kids have maybe they are lost too, so they don't know what's happening right now. It's really a privilege to be invited to a podcast. And really, I could not even hesitate to be part of it. And I always get up and engagement. Like perhaps all of you guys are aware of the crisis I meet.
Yeah.
So communication is critically important. Yeah, my brother, I don't know, man. If I were to tell you about my background, maybe upbringing, you want me to start there?
Now, like, we cannot tell where you from. Let's say, okay, maybe let's start from. Let me check. Okay.
It's okay. I can summarize my upbringing. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, you can summarize it.
Many people will not believe me. I'm an introvert.
Nah,
no,
I don't.
I am an introvert.
Okay.
But who managed to say the gift that God has provided me with. End up as a communicator from time to time.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Because when I mama made about something else. But however, papami hantle Paris Methodist Church. But unfortunately, I was told no, man, next time we see that.
Okay.
I could even always give like as fat and crying for the whole day. ke tshaba batho. Then I was removed I iswa ka mora jackpot la le o catcha o stamp masimo. Yeah, so now ngana ka re dilemo tsa ka tsa bonyane ne ke le Paris. Yeah, however we moved to vredefort Po Manti qala di bateng during the early days of the 90s. Then kaya ko Mokwallo primary school then ka re tloa se re ka tataiso ke mo le mona re sebetsa mining shift, night shift le day shift. However ke le tataiso until standard 5 before one of the introduction. I know my cat got like I'm not that much old. Yeah, until kids I grade 7 I think, and then went to vredefort agriculture and hotel school for my secondary years. And then I completed my matric in 2002. And then I go ftThabo. In fact, the way I go ftThabo, that was when it was still called vredefort for banking, but unfortunately kind of depends but I'm score can submit the requirements but like it's a public admin. I don't know public admin. What is public admin? But that's it. So now I get a college and get an upgrade. I see the benefit then I then moved I go TUT because the benefit upgrade. So unfortunately that public admin in certain so because I was doing computer practice and public admin, and then I basically business management. I move to Pretoria, go to TUT, study financial management and office skills. And then life happened because I know the interest you guys like. When life happened, so they want to narrate the viewers. Then life happened. I moved from TUT. I go Deben. Go Deben. Ke ne ke lo zama bophelo. Ke fihle da ke tseba Thabang Peto Lennox. In fact, ke di recruits tsa ka re mona tlo go zama ka e restaurant. Yabo? I go fitla mo okay sharp zame go restaurant ka qala wa sela but however that when life began. So tseba go jala mo bophelo wa hase. So I started off as a waiter go pavilion Spur. I went to there and then education is the key to success. I can register in DUT, it's a cost and management accounting. Then again in the process, life happened. But I was very much fortunate that Kapasa interview go MTN Mount Ashcombe. It was a call center environment. The 173, very busy environment. That inbound 173 Mount Ashcombe. Then again, life happened. Then I came back home. That was when I was upon my arrival of vredefort. I was recruited into the ANC. Comrade Biki Bunzi, Comrade Belina Sothoane, Comrade Lerata Tladi. Recruited to the ANC Youth League. Then banking a subcommittee on education.
So now our co-founder because Dunyana winner.
Oh, okay, right. Guys, happily never kill a boy over part of this podcast day. I'm really appreciative for letting me get romantic where I come from. So now get actually I want to Simon. Basically kaofela family ya bomme wa ka yona bona. So nna ke holetse ona kasi ka kena sekolo tataiso le sentse le ko Mokwallo until I think standard 3 grade 5. It was around year 2003 I think so, yeah. And then I moved to Qwaqwa, kadula Qwaqwa for about 7 years, yeah, until 2010 I complete matric And then after you complete the matric, ka gap year 2011, I think so. 2011, 2012, okay, it's a Gauteng. Well, Gauteng in a follow higher institution, and then the Kilomore to learn agriculture. I went to, fortunately enough, this guy, THABO SOTHOANE, we are great minds actually, we think alike in most cases. So I think that's why we meshed, even up until so far we're still playing together. So Kaya Gauteng, and then Kaya horticulture. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish my studies. And then life happened after those periods, or 4 or 5 years. So I'm going to already life I messed up. Instead of and then because I want to development. Then give up. And then life here for a very long period now, almost 10 years I think so. And then I started to meet my brother next to my right hand, THABO SOTHOANE. That's where he introduced me into THABO SOTHOANE Foundation. And shall say it's our plan and learn a victim himself. So, but I can choose how empower to re-establish myself again and stand firm on my feet. And fortunately enough, he did so. He did empower me and support along what so today I am Mokilenteng Nzeki THABO SOTHOANE Foundation. If it something else today, I think it became a social force, a potent for social force actually. So THABO SOTHOANE Foundation trying to readdress some of the challenges they while I get on various platforms at THABO SOTHOANE Foundation, especially social responsibility, we took over that aspect and create a whole show they don't fall into becoming a victims that they fit.
So Mr. SOTHOANE, I know you don't life happen. King you know for motive whatever happens, keep going. On to whatever a certain challenge, you overcome the challenge. You know for like a motive, like or what that attitude already came out and train.
It's like, to me, the only thing, I mean, the attitude, you are correct. And I believe so much in education. You know, when you galvanize the lessons through education, you offer the drive to want to do more. And only something in most cases, resilience, my brother. The ability to stand up when you fall. So it comes naturally. So I believe I'm a very much resilient person. I have been through so much challenges. If I get resilient, I wouldn't have overcome them, and there's still more to come. For as long as we breathe. For as long as we breathe, my brother, you should never think of it. So it's one of the only things in fact.
So like from I don't need go DUT. So after then we went to work after critical duty went to work student day.
No. Oh yeah. No. Critical restaurant. Caspana for 1 year, ne?
Okay.
And then became register because give me a challenge. They were fit. Scala Jata restaurant. After I could save up to something like 300-400 rand a day, and cheap and I cannot go no soccer one basic salary. Kapa I regular number like the Spanatic. No snap basic salary. No holaka commission 2.5%. The commission now. So I'm not able to upselling with a skill to but the money that we could make a day, not. So it was a motive for so Kitulako Chesterfield. Chesterfield Chief Gary, I don't know man. But I think I sit off. Now, top in the Gibata go to Alchochombe like Chesterfield, bla beach jwale ka mang le mang. So that was the drive.
Yeah.
So I had to save up some money. I had to rekisa ka tla hae angata. I think the most I won. So tla be di ka ke tswe ke di fula khumaka.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with so we don't put a THABO SOTHOANE Foundation as like like you mentioned like but we like face like challenges in art and we can tell who more thing we living like ftHhabo but to like more people that they facing a lot of like problems like socio-economic problems like you went through. So like nako le kala kapa o kala o tla ka idea ka aim ya gore like vision not idea vision ya go batla kala into THABO SOTHOANE Foundation aim ya in a for into you and then approach ya how no since ntse le eng gore o turn that into aim ya how into reality ka foundation ya gago.
Yeah, true. So question now e overtake tse ding ke na no I don't systematic but that's why we can get into that.
Okay,
ftHhabo I bua ka some of the challenges tse leng gore re fitile ho tsona. Now I am sick. Meaning ukula ka sick ya ka e bitswa le mitsa mthata wa gago. Alcoholic. Don't take drunkard. Don't take it for granted. It's a psychological sickness.
Yeah, it is.
When you wake up, you want to drink.
Yeah.
When you are faced with a challenge, you want to drink. Out you want to drink.
Yeah.
You see? So that was the motive, the initial motive force behind the establishment of the foundation. To understand, I wanted to perhaps assist people I don't know how to put it, but there are so many reasons. Drinking is allowed. It's not illegal. But you must drink for all the good reasons. But out of to check the majority of the people, and I'm now being judgmental. And I'm not apologetic for being a judgmental because I'm a victim of alcohol abuse. I know. Many of us don't drink for the benefit of it. Many of us read after sematata. Our girlfriend or we don't drink for the benefit of it. So the drive of why I established THABO SOTHOANE Foundation was mainly about educating people about the impulsive drinking. And there is this thing I'm sorry, but we are so much judgmental that a person who is sick actually alcoholism. That is not a sick. It's a psychological problem. It's a psychological sickness. We need help.
Yeah, you need.
So, do you want me to go on?
Yeah, please.
Okay, no, so it's okay. I believe this is a podcast. Like, what we treat as well, like
interview.
TV interview. Now, where were we? So that's how it all started. The focus in a lot to educate about to guard the dangers of excessive drinking. That was the ideal of establishing the foundation. To assist about to guard the what do you call this? Body port. Body port, because they are unregulated. But how can we best assist that sector to grow? There's that thing, that important aspect that age restriction, because we put also if we can at least control from the travel line. That was the whole idea. But it's like I think really busy there. Okay, I realize to promote social cohesion, nation building, ena ke aspect nyana e nyane ka re ke constrained too much unfortunately Thabo relapsed gone and the serial counselor imagine the pressure that comes with it relapsed and ke na le batho ba tile ba ke tseba ga ke ba tshwere to ba sharp I know I kena ba banye bomsebetsing the executive mayor the speaker tate ka ukhumalo bo tate Nxolisipadi and the others who support locally monana my own volunteers because we are a family bo papa Mdisi bo Simbamba everybody ko bo phone Mbamba everybody ko everybody ke ba ka tlama ke ba mention ke ba qeta they came and assisted me but the foundation itself did not come to the party. Did not come to the party. The foundation itself, and then I let go of the idea. What's the point of having a foundation that will be dealing with a particular problem? Once the co-founder is there.
Not that I didn't take the partner, like just to be clear.
Okay, now I'm coming to your thing. Okay. So by that time, the founder, I mean, I get to push out an idea.
Yeah.
Now here you are. Push up podcast in the Magilta and then Rabona la relapse somehow. Then they don't come and assist you.
Yeah.
Outside a laptop, on a door. I so you understand it. He loser
Into foundation.
Foundation.
Okay.
I mean, I sana drive. Because if it fails to assist me, it will choose a random express.
Yeah.
You see? I can't get well. No, let me focus on the work of the ward, community members, service delivery.
Okay.
I am Peter Laser calling. Until Manti came on board. Manti, Po Manti. We had to start afresh, recheck what are the real issues and then the limitations. Because remember, the company to get all
Now it's fine now to call.
Remember, before you become a counselor, but to Babona, a beacon of hope. Can't you tell what he is? How feature over a counselor, a leader of a particular, in a particular environment. Yao constrained because the Calama also it's a become loud. Trail about rating on a bill. Also, so limited. But with the foundation, then they can it's on the energy, the drive, and everything now they complement one another. So you can focus it more. Until you are the co-founder, you direct somehow. But I will be running the foundation because I know where you started off. So that's how you started. So let us get it right, Mafetu. Foundation has Alkamata Wafela. Cooperate with it's really busy as social cohesion, nation building, at least to pull out the resources to ensure we develop people regardless of age, gender, skin color, sex. No. As long as there is a gap, we're getting into the space. You come with the agriculture, also you come with bank seat, you come with service delivery, also capitalism.
Okay. So for now, before the question, foundation now. Another question. So far, also be like this thing you are sick, like before. So what happened was I had a question go. The time you appointed for a counselor, you were put in personal exalting, like okay, THABO SOTHOANE. So you know, okay, like all the mood, you had everyone to describe, but they always describe thing. So I don't do like okay, THABO SOTHOANE. Also, there's a picture on our Beyanka, then there's a picture on Beyanka. So move to know that maybe I feel like okay, so what's on THABO SOTHOANE cool. Today ki counselor. So motulo ke onana. How is he supposed to lead us or bontsha tsela? Judging from background ya okay Thabo da wotsa le motulo ke onana onetsa so. So go to follow motulo ke onana jwala jwang hore gona a re bontshe like a correct way yabo. So ntho mata bo tlo ke botsa ona ke hore after o be a counselor ne already o like after be ka nna batho ba le go ke ba batla go bring that down go like ba demotivate ba bua hampe maybe la go lona se ba kopane le bona maybe ka re maybe someone ana close to ona gona go yetsa game ne ke ka go tlo bua ka wena ka bo itwa social media na le like background to guy ga ba le Thabo Sothoane wa ta bona because of this and this and this and this. So we're not overcome ntho tse jwa like the best
no dila ba tsona jwa ntho tse
jwa ntho tse ntse batho ona go overcome jwa
Sly, batho rena re potolowe beat around the bushes. My brother mo ke ne ke wetse teng go ke tlo fa fela ke re my historical background ke ne ke le fatshe.
okay
Ke ne ke le fatshe below the graveyard level.
12 feet down.
You could not even sense my existence. Regardless of the leadership background, I'm a trained leader. I activate leadership. I'm a communist or aspired communist. Background to the rise and fall and the fall and rise of Thabo Sothoane. When we talk to the resilience then this guy came and introduced the Young Communist League of South Africa. Now, we believe busy Young Communist League of South Africa, but unfortunately, Smanga ona aliko vets studying his law. Now, this thing ibima in a liberalism it's all about ideologies. Marx, Lenin. So that there is this thing I understand what is capitalism and whatsoever. And and then all the advocate don't even how to know when ideology is the poor of the poorest. Now you must be able to distinguish between the poor and the poor of the poorest. That's where I'm coming from. So ideologically, they sharp. Because I advocate for the poor of the poorest. Now, and then I started attending the civic classes with activate leadership training. So, there are many people who believed in me. But this guy, sharp. It's very small. It's more busy you degenerate. Jiggy is a label, body black label. Until such point, is but I get fat. More you could barely acknowledge my existence anymore. Pumana second about the pineapple. Archie living all about that to myself. When go about letting out. The guy, they get sharp at you. I was a champion. And go about the bottle thing out. Our ftThabo. Because these guys are not be I got be in one and I feel like a polycolotisi. If I'm on my beach, you would painting. So you understand or I get it, but I feel to make no mistake. You can't write a person off. The rich background that I had is education. The passion and the drive to emancipate our people from the decays. That every little thing, even the moral decays. So I can proudly pronounce myself as a working motivation, living testimony. Because you don't know to a lot like a 2 liter. You will never know if you know that particular person is a leader, that particular person is a leader. Because today, I wanna put it it's a very good thing that people talk about my background because it gives others hope.
Yeah.
So I'm a walking testimony.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad to, I'm one person, I get frustrated if people don't talk about me. I get so much frustrated. The guy I get existing who puts I don't like it when people don't talk, regardless of what negatively or positively. I'm not in the business of proving people right. I'm in the business of ensuring I touch lives. Nelson Mandela once said, life lived for others is a life worth living.
Yeah.
So regardless of where I come from, when you look at me, if this person I got what from the color to a leader, you see, then I can do it. I can also be something. Then you begin stop watching movies, so attend the podcast. About to then be able to solve the people's problem because you know them better. You relate. I'm one person in channel like for instance, I'm saying, why should I take my car? How would I advocate for me? If you know, I've been engaged in matches. Why would I want to register if I want the revolution to go on? And then I must know how 100,000 how to about 200 and only 800 I must be amongst that 800 so okay, motivate again to about work and where now you may think wisdom. You may think because I know it's a common thing like but can't tell how to that negative sentiment the poster that you want to take or a slide or I don't to see people blow can't you motivate?
Yeah.
Now, for example, this podcast, you understand? So if the man at today is a word counselor, the word counselor is a beautiful TV interviews, then yes, hope. Then now one day I will make it. It depends on the attitude. Because when the people, we don't see a counselor. That was in 2021. When the people were saying, Chief, we don't imagine the very same person, I was approached by the people. I was approached by the people and the young people, my campaign was massive. So when I want to talk about if so many people go, the many believe to know, but this can be a good counselor to represent us. It's a very young, very intelligent, because you don't know that you're intelligent until we tell you.
Yeah.
We don't know that we've got what it takes until we tell you. Until that time, so many people behind me. Okay, now I'm going to be stereotyped. Okay. And then I'm going to do this and I'm going to focus on this. So, no kabo yona go ne ke ba dikala ke yona e etsang ke be resilient. So a ona ntho sa tla hlotse o ibuile ka nna e tla demoralize if this one is someone. So I'm saying how sana level ground o tla ndielang ho yona e leng hore it is beyond the crave level. Accept like our fit mo.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ensure that every little thing we buang that thing I turn it into something else.
So how well are the today? I think 20 minutes ago, another day in there, we had a podcast in there. So who is your friend? Now can the shampoo. So what was your motive after being appointed as a ward councillor? Correct. In 2021, the town appointed. From 2021, they changed everything. There's no enough vredefort. And then after we a ward councillor, they changed it from what we away.
Okay, maybe because it is always important to Majita I read that into Fafa education. Councillors are not appointed. Councillors are elected.
Oh, okay, so we understand that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, the improvement that I wanted to see, first, accountability.
Okay.
Accountability, you account to the people.
Yeah.
Social transformation. Social transformation in a sense, and I still maintain, and I'm the advocate for that.
Okay.
You cannot transform our social life without monauthorship. So currently, vredefort,
Okay.
many people might have or must have misunderstood me. Then they started thinking about the tech shop and whatsoever. Because vredefort, because of the vredefort dome, there is still that economic hope.
Yeah.
There is that economic hope or economic emancipation through that the vredefort dome, which is the UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Okay.
So it requires us as leaders to advocate for it, because remember, not only that it's a heritage site, but it's an international heritage site. The history there is very rich. But I also want to touch, because it is getting there, I want to touch on the drive.
Yeah.
Now, already the quarter fail. The economical emancipation part of it. Already the quarter fail. I get the revamps. What are the owner the vet university? Because he commands science and technology. Because the meteorites and whatsoever. What happened? So you get to understand. What is a meteorite? What happened? The lady what happened? And it's the largest one that fell on Earth. Another time.
Yeah.
But that will be economic emancipation. Now, of course, if in a tourism
Sector.
not sector per se, what I feel not environment, Table Mountain, tourism what division attraction, yeah. Tourism attraction. The Department of Environmental Affairs. The Department of Tourism itself, much as Renal
Okay.
the provincial government, because it's international. So province because it's sharing the Northwest, the Free State, like provincial government in the Northwest and the Free State. District municipalities are involved. Both the one in the Northwest, I think JB Max, if I'm not mistaken. The face the district municipality, and then the local municipalities involved. So the department is now you come with your qualification, it will be needed. It will not depend on whether it's relevant or it's not. But all those relevant qualifications will be needed. General workers will also be needed. Now, the tourists flogging in, because everybody only appetite out there. So I cannot stop imagining that day. I don't know it will be name where there is a corridor. There footpath a champa 59 it looks like a Kumalo Street, because Kumalo Street is the only street as one of Kumalo Street. Yeah. Now I feel that corridor go to Mukama to only batho ba ntse ba ithekisetsa dijo tsa bona tsa bo matsogo bo majaka thata bo di-juice ba ntse ba re fa bo metsi ke ba le ya tsamaya e nyoloha ka kore nna e ke imaginang babo ke di-tourist di batla bona ona tourist tla tla vredefort e be sa batlo bona batho ba ka yabo le sekhumalo street o kgona ho tsamaya ka yone ko wena o lo sole o Calden Rivier ka bakgetha. Do you know what is Calden Rivier Strat in Vredefort? Which one is that? You don't know. You see? Say that's African opposite again. I said that street is called Calden Rivier. You see? Then when I all what's on Calden Rivier, all join R59. You know what is R59? That is what we call ftThabo. You see? The longest street in South Africa, this one is a parola South Africa. How long most are told in ftThabo Street? In Chopin, everywhere. So you can just imagine if you can have that corridor, join N1 and R59. So the possibilities to a better economical development are there. Then it's not going to be senseless to embark into the art and culture things. I'm talking to the issue of this podcast. Let's talk to the issue of this podcast. The possibility of its growth is there.
Oh yeah.
Because tomorrow you'll be sitting here interviewing someone from Zimbabwe, an African person in Jacob, American person. There is that, and I think I only know you guys. So if you know you're going to be seated here with me and say you don't at least imagine the possibility economical emancipation, then and if you know that dome it will attract so many tourists, locally, nationally and internationally, then that's where you will find investors that's on a label banking sector. And Po Manti Foundation the minimal eventually. Because market fertile, sharp. Now, the mall, the bank and everything else, shop irresponsible sharp like Coca-Cola bucket. Who would want to go and buy shop on
Yeah.
Is it? Who would want to go and buy there? That's how you transform. I mean, it's not necessarily mean create a platform for economical growth. Abdi Adasello or Premier one or let us join N1, the R59. Then Rikinye, what do you call this? The toll gate, toll gate. Toll gate on its own, in a one-stop shop. How many people will be hired? In a toll gate, that's Sanral itself, and the provincial route itself, the product but everybody, be it Josie, Durban, Bloemfontein, would want to, instead of one, irregular fit and left for R59. Though the entrance is elegant, but of it, I come on an eyeball. Hence, one of the key issues, let's come attend the podcast. That's what I'm telling you. We are going to tell you about what I really late. We are going to tell you what I really late. Economical emancipation in our lifetime.
What's about like sorry for podcast day, some professional. As I'm going to attend that fast. So, what's on to what about on go? The mention is something regarding this thing CV delivery in the what can a simple podcast shut down our number bid the time you were found out to our or not to building cover never quitting so our the only way but you see may more telephone and you know quality like you they are serious country of game by it So ntho tsa botsona ke hore issue ya metsi a ka bona go experience go that time a nna ke tao o etsa o kwala tsena then be ya ga atla metsi a ile a tswa for about I think 2 to 3 days if the population but anga more than a week a tswa then a ile a kwalwa hape anya so ntho tsa botsa go the time metsi ana bulula for a kgone ho hafola speed sa batho okay March ona o fela or ne lena le another alternative or metsi a tlo for 3 days or for a week then after you're gonna provide a certain thing because dijo ne di chisuwa bo dijo ne di chile most of dijo mo for in chile so ntho le plan after or metsi a tlo for let's say a week then a kwala ne le to not create after more
Sly, to be quite honest, the way you have about
yeah
I want to let them believe what they want to believe.
okay
I don't want to come here and contest what my friend the man believes.
okay
Number two, you don't need to close the road to Major comes.
okay
Three, there was communication, there were meetings.
yeah
Where we were trying to establish water crisis committee and what so. It was just so unfortunate. And some of the things personally, I would say, I want political motives and whatsoever. Hence, next about to enter into that space. For the sake of not discriminating against one another. Perspective, I do it. There was water control. Go the reservoirs. We were waiting for levels. Only technical explanations.
yeah
So I don't want to come here dispute, but because I'm one person. I cannot look at I know what we said to the community, and I believe the way the men and the crew believe it required a shutdown of about 20 minutes. So it's okay. But ultimately what is important, what we need to do, we need to improve on the standards of service delivery. Let's forget about who believes what and what. We need to improve on that, and we are making improvements. And believe you me, I know that we are making improvement. I would have keep more podcasting, but the way we talk about until something a council resolution, you cannot announce it prematurely. Because there may be ways and hows. Because I can't have a conversation more to the viewers. But there are means and ways. Until a resolution, let's assume we are going to move this mic here to make council resolution. That one can
something. So I'm getting like the realities of the community can get out the field engineers, don't do the water plants. Everything in the building is being attended to.
I'm safe to say. We told our people, the field established it or planting has been deliberately degenerated. And the contractor was then being told, I know now we are in the process of resuscitating our monies. But however, Department of Water Services National and that is Copter in the Free State, that take it to Tomakume, municipalities. Only committee nationally do like a fortnight. Only the committee edula beke province. Tomorrow ubuanga about the MIG alcohol. Reto kala resemita planter as soon as the two ditama or cancel the advice or province nationally. So but there is a business plan. The office that is minister water services, water sanitation, water services. So issue go receive it we implement, but all of them cancel resolutions. After cancel resolution, like for instance, on a le projet ke Paris, et il a qu'un plan à Paris. Avec la temps, il va cancel resolution des agadito. Ati baba embark le mot projecting a it once first phase. Non les amagati phase. Okay. Ya it once then the result is closer. Jalo jalo. Pas tout qu'un arbre. Le rona re fitla monana. Et c'est comme ça. One of the things along with rona. I'm safe to pronounce.
Okay.
One of THABO SOTHOANE with the viewers. Santana Relebanyai. Water reticulation system, ya vredefort. Ina isebenzisa di balls. There was no plant. Sana dimeti from the Valrive. It depended on the ball. And the modi ball metiana tama gravity. That's why Ototolang modi areas is not meti serious. It has been many years. It's not come what in Yaga section 2. Kidis Upper Mandela. Now you come and check them out. How come Kadilonu are on a mate? So I'll share my water movie people on a pressure town. So there were some house cargoes that the project together the little places. The pressure tower somehow supply some material in a car to ensure one of the pressure 90 meat. So I got out to I get it. I'm not an engineer or a technical person, but I only know the dependent key, Opa the dependent pressure tower, Kappa gravity. So I say it as well, so independently, Jiggy also that side. So it's in a narrative and get the pressure tower go to Batangi. Oh, my pet, my pet. Most not made it on the pressure tower. Can you see that?
Yeah.
The only pressure tower. So it's independently with the booster pump. Odima infrastructure initially was designed for balls. Then they all over. Remember, there was no Mandela and whatsoever. But how the baby is all, because the majority of them Bitolala or Ukasiakwa. I'll go to Lauchega. Okay, they don't want to feed a mate. 10H, Kimotagalaga Spanati. I'll cut up on the Lona assist the government then, because really on the inception of during the inception of democracy. So woman and she can choose a very bomb water strategy. It's okay, but I need to tell her this was a meeting guy. Reticulation in area and so today Utola trading dinamite, especially guy who gas. But that strategy takamona go fela dinamite. So the reticulation system if you want to take a slide, now we are making a theoretical sense. It's not too far from so all the training now we are saying okay, one of the possible solutions that we want to implement, remember before it approve. So go idea how honest cancel stuff resuscitate the borehole the kinemati system because initially we know if obviously foundation is we know flat, you stand the risk. Who set the supply of water to the reticulation system? Or the plant. Plant. Now, kick it. It means the car pipe out. Because as I'm planting are short about reticulation system itself, it depends on gravity. So it means there must be pressure. There must be more water in the pipes. So no chedana booster pump it,
So the area tse phahameng ha di thole metsi. Ha di thole metsi. And then the reservoir ke tse booster pump ona le eng ha di kgone ka tlala di supply metsi ha ona eng. But ha o qala go bana le inflow ya metsi ya di borehole sufficient pipe ya o tlo dula tsona le glass ena e tletse. So metsi a tlo batla go escape la ka dipompo le di areas tse phahameng because there will be water. Sufficient water inside the pipes ka recirculation system now. Now but how are you going because metsi a borehole do batho ba khale ba ga lona la hlanya e yo ntwe metsi a borehole a clean but to know anta hloka ho disinfectiwa somehow. So if on ka metsi that's our theory. I'm saying it because it's what we are advocating for. If you're taking metsi anana o kopanya le metsi a wa treatileng akere asa wa treating. So it means that because as so hard go like wa treatile another school the only thing that we want to do is to kill exactly what do you call them?
Pathogens.
When I get to come on to it's to destroy them. So treatment ya hormone it will an effect on metsi school. That's a theory. It still needs to be proven. Beyond a reasonable doubt. Hence I am saying to you, there is a business plan seated. We must prove that this theory, so we can also, amongst other things that we are going to implement, implement. So there is a possibility of metsi pompo. So hence, THABO SOTHOANE, I am confident, I am not hesitating, because I see the possibility of metsi pompo. So you cannot come and hold me back, come metsi pompo, because I know by the time we fit on 2026, possibility of metsi pompo get a you understand? So no are you saying we need not to serve the people until we tell them metsi pompo?
No, matata mangata se metsi. Matata mangata we are underdeveloped. We still need to develop kasina.
We need to serve our people. We cannot
we just pouring up in 2017 councillor following up
on
interview the man.
Regarding
it's a point and it's a fact guys like as a bana le nnete le gona re just go ga ithabela taba metsi go nne re up and down ka go publication like asintwe ithabisang wa thola but understanding this theory in depth on thola at least if the council can push this motla bana le metsi di pompong so awareness re triangle ile tsa ke hane ke right tsa batho tsa go batla metsi but lemle re ba re lwanela indinate guys re ska tolwanela ntwe lo re re tla ifumana ka le ka musing council e busy try to resolve this thing ya metsi and on the agenda setting tse try to push on the other side of which di tla re kenya tsietsing di tla re kenya musing so taba metsi tlamela re be hlokolosi mo especially today ne ke shebeletse ditaba ntate Qono ska councilor antsa e day ya hore water services is intervene in tabeng ya metsi especially struggling municipalities locally. They are reassured or a government itself intervention at the sure local municipalities just struggling to tola metsi. So kenana on that code does say that when metsi are trying to salgalo so long go cooperate there but service le council ka alternative ba triangle fa yona ya metsi for now. Yes.
Okay. So meaning let's say in 2026 we see a possibility of metsi pompo like efficiently so like buma less people maybe but most of them
comprehensively so after the theory like when how you perceive that.
No, for me I think at 2026 the way I believe like the way their business plan or their plan to offer me that they can by 2026 there's a possibility.
So we have 3 years more ahead.
Yeah.
But fly,
no, I didn't say that. No.
I don't want us to touch time frames. limited 2026.
Oh,
yeah,
No.
that's why I can make actual one.
Because it's a work in progress. All that I'm saying, term ya rona e fella ka 2026. E seng by 2026 ka
Oh, that's something.
metsi a kana fetoa bo, o majwa kana fetoa bo bo sa.
So, marenge la le sa batho bua the way le batlang le sa batlang di bega teng. The positive gore theory ya lona in practical sense e sebetsa again.
The first borehole since e butswe logo Mandela Kamolo Elong is going to be part of the integration. So already e butswe and I bulwa fela since they assist in supplying water as an alternative to thusa ka di jojo le go tatanka. So tlamile fela education my brother, but ba bona ba hlawuliswe ba utlwisise actually le gona ba shaka ska ifumana ka lwana la ntho tse snake. Yeah, but yes, we have to fight. It's our right. We have to fight him. We want water.
So, onale na ke go bua ntse di mna di bile parce que friend ya. So, o bile ka hore there's a tender e tlang ya the pavement.
Pavement.
Yeah, the pavement. So, about on that tender, haona motho wa an outsider it was with a 10 year. Meaning, what what about 10 year? It was what I mean like, but to friend of photo. So, some of the ones are go because Babu the point yeah, stadium CNCC2 was stadium CNCC2. So, to know what the ones are go. Like for no kind of tender, I can tell you right how about for tender job, but then too much of tender key. So how do you okay? We have to give two so tender in. From a tender in, then they check out. Do you like go to like back counter two so okay? Two so classmates are the pavement, or there's something maybe I get the connections or something, or there's something we can I share about. We can come to an tender because we don't have a certain experience or a certain connection that can be
Tender be
successful.
Potso ke a utlwisisa but o na le ntho e batlang mo lokisa. I am not the man. And as a matter of fact, I'm a ward councillor.
Yeah.
We may be friends, but he remains a civilian. Subscribing to my word. Sentiments are sentiments. I can still tell you that South Africa belongs to all who live in it. If you know that may be the case, let's call all Boshompi. They must come back. You see, for political argument's sake. So I will not concur with every little thing that they say. He says this, I say that. I would rather get Arabic you directed to me. So there was an advert. Maybe we more like specs. Everybody's allowed because it was on the notice board. Bidders are black.
DSD
Is it?
automatically.
Then how do you say no? But Larry can say DSD no prices. I don't want to entertain that space.
Okay.
So it's critically important to say it was advertised. There is a bidding committee. It was approved by the municipality. Direct. As a councillor, I get to feel no officials in trouble. You see? So the officials tell them supply chain management, the bidding committee, there is something I can see. I want to get a podcast. There is a PMU, Project Management Unit. Mine is to advocate, pass. You want a tender? You want a pavement? Yeah, we want a pavement. Budget for it. Do this. So can I committee? Is there money? So there is money. You want the pavement. Implementation, officials implement. You want the RDPs? Okay. Municipality, RDP. Hey, province. No, that they talk about the RDP. Why this are we vredefort? This and that. Or the RDP that I say better go. Okay, but the PMUs are there. So you cannot come and sit here and say this is not what this is what is going to happen. This is not what. No. There are departments. and once they appoint a person, that particular person will be legally appointed. I hear you believe the PMU ya rona ke batho ba competent to get because now ka tla go umpotse I ka etsa ACM school attemptile body finances abo tiki I get a segile out of that space segile ka leadership space hence even to the kitse public admin in the system around ke ba le levels I swear to you ka fitale mo julu go CDB now I'm doing my degree in public admin. You see? Yes, I mean, no, but the implementation, that's where we make a mistake. We confuse the two. We think Makasala are here leg. Okay, two. We think Makasala. No. There are systems in place. Even us as councillors, we are guided by the Municipal Systems Act. You go to the province, provincial government, PSA, Public Services Act. So, contravention of the law, you may find yourself being on the wrong side of the law. Fortunately.
Nakubwa ka vision e na leon for poto no theories ntonto
I was selling you a dream.
Onekba doesn't want to move always.
So you sweep on a
So like your own vision or like vision ya nto ya organization or like keep 10 out strategy alone and then
good too. I'm a young person. I advocate. Remember, once you have a vision, once you have a dream, you are not going to sit and watch TV with it. Already, correct it all.
Yeah.
How many of the viewers are going to buy that dream? Now you must sell your dream.
How many tourists are going to be here on the live podcast?
The influence, even the executive mayor, why share about DJ maybe MEC there, after the company podcast, because you get in there. Make no mistake, the shaker fat. I check okay, councillor on the vision. I will feel alone community members. Must tell them, community members, if they buy my dream, they must go and advocate. There's a platform, consultation meeting, the integrated development plan. You must integrate it into the development plan of the municipality. Then that dream will come
adopted.
So community can be a party on a move.
How to the government it will implement that community. You see? Yes, we are able to think. Remember, Lorona as councillors does not necessarily mean community area, but it gets to be at least taken into a budget consideration, if inally matter from the county. So the advantage here, platforms are created and so on. It's not only people from vredefort who will be watching this. When I came in here, I had a very serious trouble. Again, I must utilize this platform. Imagine only driver mate here, you see, from bottom, my page and there is one in Paris. If it's a moment there, I don't know if you know Paris. You see, I also have a machine here. Maja awana kinga mo akinya ka machine ya o irwe batho ba lwa kinya ba bo body tratters aye. So if in e khono ka gain momentum ka IDP masipala wa inka e kore in vredefort per se yabo what 80 buile ka yona what 14 buile ka yona what 15 buile ka yona re batla vitrine e tloetsa re ska ga gawa ke metsi e drive le metsi back to the Val River yabo. I'm sure during the implementation stage necessarily about it. Re tlo bua ka batho ba ka batho ba mahiro wena. O a hada ile e fela ka concrete eo, yabo. unless you know it's about I don't know how they do it, but I just know if they do it, it's going to take many people into at least babekara cycle ya economy.
Yeah.
You see?
So
But I continue advocating for it. I continue advocating. Let me see. Sport, art, culture, and education knows about this park. This Mandela Park. She knows about it. We were doing it in Papamdis. We were doing it. Papamdis I get in we want the resurrection of this thing. We want the resurrection of this thing so that it will boost the economy. Number one, it will boost the strategy. That's why today you find Boma 15-year-old eventually but if we can resurrect that thing, at least it will hope. There are so many parks in vredefort that needs to be developed. So we are advocating for them on a daily basis. Sometimes you don't only need to make noise about it, but you need to speak to the relevant people.
Yeah.
But if you know, to something, that dream of vredefort it's not only that one.
That one.
It's one
Different
thing.
thing.
You see? But that one, it's $1 million one.
Yeah.
So no, like Harry Kuala with your THABO SOTHOANE Foundation, the team out of like the whole team, but do you ever like youth THABO Foundation like aspects and management, or it's only low nothing?
It's like every time I go to THABO SOTHOANE Foundation, you do hana ke le podium ke tla be ke re Manti bua.
Bona shit lo wena ka mahlong. Like this one direct question wena and some quiet. My brother, remember again that we re-establishing THABO SOTHOANE Foundation. So tseding tsa dintho re lekelo di conserve but re mathe at the same time. So what we're doing, re sebetsa le the other NPOs as well. We implemented the ideas and then we try to promote this thing collaboration. Meanwhile, we try we pumana buti management, and so far we wanna irresolute that thing and works so fine. Yes, we can space in Sabacha, and address Sabacha Kabo whole.
Slash goes come to me of information show that THABO SOTHOANE Foundation in Aloma.
Hey,
Yo,
okay.
one out of it.
I was so great.
Ever green a minute. Ever green a minute.
Oh, Manu.
Manu THABO SOTHOANE Foundation.
Okay.
So he's evergreen one.
THABO SOTHOANE Foundation.
So evergreen amenity ke division ya THABO SOTHOANE Foundation. So your main core focus yona ke agriculture and horticultural practices.
Yeah.
So re try to get spaces here as we trying to address the economical transformation and development. So aim ya rona mo go kena ka di plants, edible plants and plants tse ding tsa gona mo gadisa di gardens tsa rona. So for now focus ke edible plants. So re leka go kena green market ka di edible plants, re ke seedlings, re promote di NPO tse tshwanang le tsa bo Thabo Mosia tse loreng di aftercare ba gona go thusetsa ka go fa batho dijo. So our main focus le gona ka pa goal gore eventual ga gona ba supply ka di vegetables and herbs ne ultimately ba gona go provide sufficient foods to the community.
Cause one as I go amazing. It was a big one. Like, how do you feel being a part of THABO Foundation, THABO SOTHOANE Foundation?
I feel proud, Thabo. My brother, remember what we said. Like, I as well am from extremes of life.
Okay.
I've experienced extremes of lives, like he said. So, see myself building step by step, my brother, it motivates me daily. I won't lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, question if you sound a little how would you motivate someone currently? Pathing with Tamil and what try but then how
so we sure next time organize a podcast one get to address okay,
I can do that.
We can do that. That is you couldn't start accent. No, my brother, you can fry me alone next time. But my brother, my advice is go bathong ba jwalo ne gore nna my brother ntwe nshapile na o le ke di drugs, honestly speaking. Na jwala nna le jwala ga ba khotsi so as I ka bana le problem le jwala. I know how to manage taba ya jwala, but tabeng ya di drugs I failed to manage taba ya di drugs, hence I ended up being an addict. So I struggled a lot to get to a situation. But I've tried all. Get to body doctoring, for the prescriptions, methadone several times, my brother. It couldn't work until it hits me now. One that I have to do something. This is not me. Yeah. So to someone out there who's taking drugs or who's trying to take drugs,
What's the trying to overcome?
Oh, the one, no, that one is working with me, fortunately. Yeah, or the one who's trying to overcome the drugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, or it was sebetsa le bona le ba jwalo ntse re ba kenya ka tlasa foundation. We want to see others le bona ba le clean jwalo ka bona. But ona le ntho nngwe e bohlokwa e ke re hle try to emphasize podcasting ena. Wa bona role ya batswadi kapa batho ba close le batho ba addict ba na le addiction. Ke bona batho ba tlalang the most important role mo ka. Because if you start neglecting those people, those individuals, know that we push it at the drugs.
Yeah.
So when I also communicate effectively, my brother, you're creating a KO. Best believe. So it will be until that slot.
That's like, you know, like it's so sad. It is so sad. Before you can like it motivate them to was not another good. Addiction is seeking one. And unfortunately, that's all to relapse. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to be driven or pushed by anything. The both of us. Go replay it. Regardless of how much you're going to push me, I'm not going to the edge. You see, I'm not going to the edge. So I'm not going back. Now, before you motivate them to move into a situation, let me question what to stop doing what you are doing, stop being judgmental. Because I got about the boat telling our offense. Motola was like, or you know, he told you the Janky Moto so. What have you been doing, man?
Yeah.
You understand? Why did you leave the vacuum? Go, you're so busy. When you get capture or cut the pillow back. Resilience. Yeah, I can't go pull on the chain, I go pull on the soul. But when how have you been? Because there is nothing, you've got no story to tell. There is nothing that we can say about you. Can you stop being judgmental and start doing something? Maybe Po Manti ba tlo bua this thing as ana le nako ya hae. We also want a farm. We want a piece of land. We want to assist but addicts because we know an idle mind. Devil's what? Playground or something. You see? So we want to discourage idle mind. We like minds like this. And now I've been now going to we used to I'm THABO touched. Hey, was it so most the progressive. So I want to tell them now. I feel to like idea until let's click at something they join on what you are doing. If you don't take us
or telling us where to improve,
take us into your dream. And once because now I get criticism. I want to better 2 years full, some touch at all. So I'm recovering very well. But as I'm saying, I'm sick. I don't want to deny the fact that I'm sick. I might relapse, but I will not allow it. I get criticism. I get towards this space. There's this guy, Vempi, he could take me kilo to Sabat for many years. You would swear I'm working there. Land cover and Gisala to Sabat to give volunteer until Ketola at least King Kello. People like Bo Kaukuma, that they Kaukuma. Now, Uncle Let's Clone, that is Bongile Besan. I'm even a patriot, a young patriot at Department of Art and Culture. That is Bongile Besan Art and Culture, Katlasa officer at that team chat. So I was working there, but provincially in the report as officer Mematabole, considering that I'm Chilimache. But instead of Otoba busy Oja Chana the motor Aplaka, if you can come to a Mukinaga program eating, Laba busy there. Moto at least in Otohon saver for 2 hours. Today I'm saver for 1 hour, tomorrow 2 hours, Jolo. It is unfortunate to read. The totally said the project is Jolo, but I didn't know but to go fail and go one. But more than now this thing I'm a counselor, I little gone, I actually meet. Can we stop being judgmental? Can we stop discouraging? But to buy Zama or Katsuwa or because immediately Okala Anna Amachikana auto leaders. What are you then saying? But what have you been doing up to our way? Uduti every day Oshebeleti TV, Uduti every day Otamastrato at Pongahood. I will be there come and volunteer in a place. Look at truth they were trying to discourage him. From partnering with me. But without even knowing Tuso or this guy, I can't get THABO SOTHOANE FOUNDATIon address. We are re-establishing and I'm requesting Kirina Kopalbizo chief. Kiko Palbiz, and now let's also focus on this things agriculture because both me and you agriculture. Then we share a common vision. And then how aspire patients. At least program. We don't just bring people on board for nothing. Okay, now. But it's a whole little no fly, but to tell us to THABO SOTHOANE FOUNDATIon. But I'm about to say, hostile takeover. I'm very good because you are doing well yourself. The kids are not going to say,
Oh, let's get you in you, man.
Yeah. So I require what I feel I can push it down to material feeling. Even if it's not say to me, especially I mean, it's not my next say to you. The idea about our years for the bow, we get okay, next year we can on it. Or there's something you are looking at to hold out shadow, sorry. We try into the excited, let's say, or about the Wamaka, but then it